19 minutes. That's all it takes. Only 19 minutes to manifest your desires. Now, according to Neville Goddard, he said that if you focus on something for 19 minutes, it will manifest. Now, why 19? I'll tell you why 19. It's because the universe is made of numbers. Have you ever heard of numerology? Well, numerology talks about the universe is made of numbers from 1 to 9. So in this case, the number 19. So let me break down the numbers. So the number 1 is the beginning of creation. And the number 9 means completion. So when you put that 1 and the 9 together, that means creation completed. So when you're manifesting something and it comes into fruition, it's completed. So when you are but when you're focusing on something for 19 minutes, that means that you have created the manifestation and it's now completed. So I used this method before without even knowing I was using it. It helped me to get a brand new car. Now, I talked about this in one of my previous videos. You want to go check that out. Go to my channel. You're going to see the video. So I manifested another car. Well, it was a new car, fairly new car at the time, maybe a year or two old. So I manifested this car, and I really didn't have the money to afford a new car because the car I was driving was a piece of junk. I mean, I'm so thankful for the car because it was still getting me from A to B, but it was on its last leg. It was breaking down so many times, it just gave up. But I was able to make it to the dealership the day it was just giving me so much trouble. And when I went into the dealership, I saw this Lexus. And I wanted that Lexus. So I went and sat in this Lexus. Now, mind you, at this time, I did know about Neville Goddard. So I knew about going, I knew what he meant by saying, if you want to manifest something, go to that something, touch it, feel it, So that's what I did. I went to the car, I sat in it, touched the steering wheel, touched the seats, put my feet on the gas pedal, closed my eyes and act like I was driving it. You know what I'm saying? So I act like I was driving the car. And I started getting this joyful sensation throughout my body. And it kind of felt like I was really driving that Lexus. I felt like I was just, on the highway, switching lanes, you know what I'm saying? And at this time, like I said, I knew about Neville Goddard, but I did not know about the 19 minutes method. So I sat in the car for a while, probably way past 19 minutes, because I was just feeling so good and I really wanted this car so bad. And I talked to the sales person there. They ran everything, my credit, and didn't get it. Said credit was too bad. I don't know what my credit score was. It might have been a 600, 500, I don't know. But I couldn't get it. So I did not stop there. I did not just give up. I said, I'm going to get this car. So I told him, hey, I'll be back tomorrow. Can you please look and see if you can find a bank that'll finance me, this car. They said, they was nice about it. They said, okay, we'll do that. We'll keep looking. So I went home. I don't know how that car made it home, but I went home and I take that back. I didn't go home. I couldn't even start the car. I left the car there. Somebody came and picked me up. And I talked about this all in the video. I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole thing that happened. I'm just giving you bits and pieces of what happened. So I went home and I thought about the Lexus. I thought about sitting in the car. And I did it probably longer than 19 minutes again because I was like really kind of desperate to get that car. So I thought about it over and over again. Now, it's not good to keep thinking about your manifestation after you focus on it. So I thought about it and then I kind of forgot about it later on because I had other things that was going on. Took my mind off of it. So I thought about it before I went to bed. I remembered, sitting in the car, driving it, touching the steering wheel, touching the seats. You know what I'm saying? So I did that while I was going to sleep. And it's always good to think about your manifestation, whatever you're trying to manifest, before you go to sleep. Because that's when the subconscious mind is more acceptable to commands. So always do that when you go to sleep. So I was doing that because, like I said again, at this time, this is like maybe 5 years ago. At this time, I knew about manifestation. I knew about all that, but I just got hip to Neville Goddard. So I was doing some of his techniques. I didn't know all the techniques. I did not know the 19 minutes techniques at this time, but I just knew that if I kept thinking about it, I would get that feeling. And the feeling would be real good. And if I stayed in that feeling, something will happen. So I did that. Woke up the next day. The people called me. They said, come on down. We might have something for you. So I was like, yeah. So I called one of my friends. They took me down there. Went in there. I was like, okay, I got the Lexus, right? They said, no, you ain't got the Lexus. I said, oh, come on, man. I said, so what? I got to take my car back, huh? They said, no. We did find a bank that will finance you, but you can't get that car. You can get this car right here, Ford Focus. I was like, okay, yeah. So I was happy about just getting a car, period, because my car wouldn't even run anymore. So it did work, guys. My manifestation did work. At the time, I was doing another technique. I don't know which technique I was doing. It might have been the technique where I just think about whatever I want to manifest before I go to bed. I might have been doing that technique. I'm not sure. Or I think maybe I was doing the I am technique. One of the techniques I was doing. But like I said, I was doing the 19 minutes technique and I did not know I was doing it. So, guys, if you're trying to manifest a car, money, or anything, you need to go to that item, touch that item, if it's an item, like money. If you want to manifest some money, like $1,000, get some prop money, put it in your hand if you don't have $1,000 in your bank. Put it in your hand and touch it and feel it for 19 minutes. And close your eyes and imagine you spending that money if you want to spend it. If you want to put it in the bank, imagine yourself putting that money in the bank. Imagine yourself spending that money on you. You got to take care of some bills, or you want to buy that car. Well, you probably can't buy a car, but you probably put a down payment on the car, or pay your rent, or do whatever you want to do with that $1,000. You just imagine yourself doing that and having that money in your hand for 19 minutes. And I'm telling you, It's going to happen. You're going to manifest that thing. Because the way it works, guys, is you think of that thought. This is how you create your reality. You think of that thought. And then you get a feeling. So you get that feeling in your body. And if it's very, very strong, then that manifestation is going to become an image. Then that image is going to manifest in the outer world. This is all happening inside. It's going to manifest into the outer world. And it's going to be that physical thing. Even though really it's a really illusion. It's just slowed down and now it's a dense thing. So it's already been created, guys, within you. It just takes some time to be shown in the outer world, because it's all about time here. That's how everything was created. It was created in time, but we're infinite beings, so we can create and make anything come about like that. It's just within us. So with this 19 minutes method, this is for the outer world, because our outer world's all about time. Now, if I brought some value to you guys today, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below. Give me a like. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers, guys. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Because once I get there, I'm going to Cash App 3 people. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and let's get to 10,000 subscribers. I know we're going to get there. Since we in the 3D world, let's get there within a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Before 2025, we can do it, guys. And on that note, peace, get woke, and keep manifesting.